Just realized you couldn't hear me for any of that. Well, let me explain again. Um, so I did one of these videos a while ago. I think it was called, damn it, what was it called? This is what success looks like. And it was about the growth of small YouTuber George's Media. Well, yes, small, but not small compared to me. But, sorry, Luke, I think this one might have just topped you. And that YouTuber is, if you didn't see the thumbnail or you don't recognize who that icon is, it is hang on. I can't get the thing up. It is none other than Elias Entertainment. Elias Entertainment. I don't know how to say his name, but this guy, this beautiful specimen being right here. Like, I mean, that's a lot of subscribers, especially for, you know, someone just making videos like out of their basement, which is, I assume, what he's doing. But this becomes so much more impressive when you compare it to how much, like, the whole purpose of this video is to show growth. So why not? How about we look at his social blade? YouTube, because that's where the most growth has happened. When was the most recent growth? Well, okay. So here's a graph, like a rough estimate. A rough estimate. So, as you can see, the monthly gain subscribers, you know, it kind of meanders. It's, you know, oh, he got 33. That's pretty consistent. And out of nowhere, he shoots up 1,000 subs. And when was that? Well, that was February. Well, that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about this crap. This right here. Another 1,000. Does this show, like, not monthly, but like weekly? There we go. Okay, total subscribers and video views gained weekly. Total subscribers. You know, it kind of just, it stays pretty consistent. That's a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, that is a lot. And it was, yeah, there's just a massive spike. Out of nowhere. Like, I think the monthly one showed it better, but yeah, he had one spike there, and then it goes down. It's kind of consistent. It's still gaining a lot, like way more than I gain. Like that's more than I'll get in a month. And that's more than I'll probably get in my entire lifetime. That one growth right there, the most recent one. So yeah, let's go back to the weekly one. See how much he's gained in the last weekly subscriber. You see, it's all like pretty consistent, and then it shoots up to 2,000. July, October, 16th, November, and then boom. Yeah. I knew this guy when he had, like, around 1K. And, like, I was not kidding when I said nearly... I was not kidding when I said 1K subs in 1 week. Like, literally, it's more than that. I underestimated this guy's growth. Can you guys hear me? Yes, you can. I underestimated this guy's growth in the title. So I literally did not clickbait you. I did the opposite of clickbaiting you guys. This is like look at this. Look at it. Look at that. That's absurd. And I'm although it's not like this has come out of complete nowhere. He has definitely done things that have gained him quite a bit of fame. In fact, let's go to his most popular video. Okay, this is his most popular video, and that was like 10 months ago. The last time I checked this was his second most popular video. This right here. And you know what? To give you a, like, tell you guys what he does 3D animations. And, like, of course, you can see a lot of his popular ones are centered around Pokemon, which is a smart thing to do because attaching, you know, creating things around certain popular properties and IDs is a way to grow. And it seems he's done that perfectly. But not only is this guy smart, he's also incredibly freaking talented. And to give you an example, look at this. That is scary how real that looks. Like, that... Like, look at this water. I don't know if that, like... I'm not sure if this was completely computer generated or if there was a real plate or something that he used. I don't think so. I think it was all made... I think it was all completely custom made. So I made this entirely with only Blender and DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, so it's completely computer generated. And it looks amazing. Like, this is genuinely cinema quality. I don't know this guy very well. I don't know if he actually does this for movie and TV. If he doesn't, then some executives are really missing out on some talent. Also, just to hammer it in further, as far as I know, this is all completely computer generated. And it looks amazing. Not to mention the designs and the looks of the Pokemon are amazing. Dare I say, this looks better than Detective Pikachu did. Like, I know that's a bold claim to make, but, you know, it's my claim. I'm sticking with it. I'm not backing down from that. Yeah, and I've followed this guy for a while. Like I said, I knew him back when he had, like, I think under 1K subscribers actually. And I used to comment on all of his stuff. I was one of his big fans. I still am a big fan of his. I assume no one else has made live streams about him. Wait, that's another thing. On his community tab, look. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing when break is over. He made a post. If we hit 500, I'll do a celebration stream when I get home from college in 2 weeks. He posted that, like, while his channel was exploding in popularity. Okay, wait. This'll... Let me see if I can... You see, in 3 weeks we doubled our subscribers. That was it back, like, 3 weeks ago. At that point, like that was 10 days ago. And 3 weeks before that, he doubled in subscribers. And if you go a little bit further, 4 days later, 4 days, he gained 1,000 subscribers. 4 days later. And then and how many days did it take him to get, how many days did it take him to get to 5K? Okay, so it was a day ago. So 6 days ago, he reached, what was it? 6 days ago, he reached 4K, and now he's up to 6K. He gained 2,000 subscribers in the span of 5 days. 5 freaking days to get 2,000 subscribers? Are you kidding me? Like this, I don't have words for that. I genuinely don't have words for that. Like, buddy, you... And you know, the funny thing is, I knew he was going to be big when I first came across him. When I first saw his videos, I was like, how is this guy not big yet? The only thing I could tell was that he hadn't really tapped into a niche. And lo and behold, that was mostly before the Pokemon stuff, or at least before he started pumping them out. Lo and behold, he taps into a niche, and he grows like wildfire. And you know, I still don't know if his growth is gonna keep going or if it's gonna stagnate. It might just keep growing, and in a week, he'll have 10K subscribers. And in maybe a month, he'll be reaching 100K. I don't know at this point, because, like, he's broken all, like, boundaries and rules of what I thought was possible. And it's not like he had a massive following before this, and, you know, he had a ton of people behind him making something, you know, like, it's not like the PewDiePie situation where PewDiePie already, like, everyone knew about him, and he gained 1 million subscribers in 2 days. That's different. This guy was completely unheard of, and he managed to do this. Like, I don't know. I am so, like... I also made a video that was inspired by him. Oh, and he hasn't done that live stream yet. That's something I forgot to mention. He hit another milestone before he got a chance to celebrate his first one. I haven't even been able to make a milestone video yet. Calm down, for real though. I've been spamming the community page and this blah blah blah. Yeah, because of how insane his growth has been, I haven't had a chance to. And also, he used to like I said, I used to comment on a lot of his stuff, but he started pumping out videos so quick that I just didn't have time.
The tag tree thicket?
I didn't have any time to comment on the stuff. So I just kind of gave up. But that, Elias, whatever your name is, don't make that think I've stopped being a fan of you. I am still a massive fan. If this live stream was not proof enough of that, like, I still love you, love your videos, and I just don't have as much time when you post. I just don't have, I can't keep up with all of them when you post, like, 2 shorts a day, like a true TikToker. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm not bashing you for that, of course, because, like, if I had the sort of growth, and, like, I thought pumping out videos was, like, and I thought producing more videos would continue that growth, I'd do the same thing. I would ride that wave until I couldn't anymore. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.
The tag tree thicket.
You know, I was gonna tag him in this live stream, but I don't think I did. Excuse me for one moment. Alright, I'm back. So, I just tagged him in this live stream. Like, if there's any chance, even a microscopic chance of him seeing this, I would love that. Heck, if he commented or like put something in chat, that might just complete my life. Like, done. I peaked there. I'm fine with that. That's where my life. That's where nothing gets better. But that is very wishful thinking. Anyways. Yeah, just like, and let's have a look at a few more of these. Or did I have something that I wanted to talk about? I feel like I did, and now I just can't remember what it was. All right, well, I can't remember now. Yeah, it doesn't appear that anyone's watching this. So, you know what? Screw it. If this is just for me, I guess this is just for me. But yeah, this guy's growth has been, like, unfathomably incredible. And you know,
The tag tree thicket at night. During the day, this forest within the Paldea region is teeming with life. However, as the natural world begins to slumber, we start to see the emergence of Pokemon that we would have never noticed otherwise.
I'm pretty sure that's like model, not mine. It came from Sketchfab. Okay. All right, that makes sense. I wonder, I'm pretty sure that's David Attenborough's freaking voice, because he's the National Geographic narrator, I think. But I wonder how that was done. Whether
Most apt example
if it was by AI or something else.
would be that of the disguised Pokemon Mimikyu. A ghost and fairy type, this Pokemon lives in dark places untouched by sunlight. When it appears before humans, it hides itself under a cloth that resembles a Pikachu. Its actual appearance is unknown. A scholar who saw what was under its rag was overwhelmed by terror and died from the shock. However,
this is so good.
It would be wrong to perceive this Pokemon as hostile. Mimikyu is frequently a lonely Pokemon, and it conceals its terrifying appearance beneath its disguise. It does this so it can get closer to other people and Pokemon in hopes of befriending them. Many young trainers in the modern day feel that Mimikyu's urge for companionship is similar to that of a person, though others call its use of a disguise to be, quote, fake AF.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's, you see, and this guy's actually funny, talented, and intelligent. Like, that is the recipe for a successful YouTuber. Which, yeah, is clear. And the whole reason I wanted to do this was because I wanted to be able to claim that I knew this guy before his eventual massive spike in growth. Because I feel like it's only a matter of time before this guy gets massive. like massive, massive. If he keeps doing stuff like this, he has like incredible potential.
The most fascinating thing about Mimikyu and its disguise is how it is used as a defense mechanism. If Mimikyu is attacked, the rag can act as a decoy, but this will commonly destroy the rag in the process. If the Mimikyu's neck is broken or its rag torn during an attack, it will try to fix its broken disguise as if its life depended on it. It can make you wonder if the real Pokemon is the one hidden away or the one Mimikyu wants us to see.
Even like playful insight at the end. It's really funny. I re-edited the FNAF trailer. Yeah, he's like delving into a lot of niches, and that's one of the biggest ways to gain success. The whole reason I personally believe I haven't found any success on YouTube yet is because I haven't found my niche. I did FNAF content a while ago, and it did quite well, so I'm thinking about doing more of that. And that's something I feel like I'm, qualified to talk about, because, I've been a fan of the franchise for a while, so, Although, let me clarify something. Just because actually, no, I'm not even going to say that. That's... That's not... Yeah. I can't wait to see that live stream. That... That... It's celebratory live stream. Yeah, he took too long to make his, so I decided to just make one myself. And just brown nose him for probably this will probably end up being over an hour. Yeah. And with the yeah, he is a very different approach to YouTube than what we saw with George's Media. George's Media was much more, well, I mean, it's much different content as well, but the approach to YouTube here is a bit more, I don't know if I want to say casual, but it feels like that's, I don't know. Like, George's Media did vlogs, and it felt very commercial, very like, um, very much like it was from a corporation. This is a lot more personable. Like, you feel like there's an actual person there and you can connect with them a bit more. Again, not knocking you, Luke. You're... And again, you have no reason to take crap from someone with probably under 400 subscribers at this point, because I've post so little that people like subscribe to me and then they see I don't post and they just leave. And I don't have nearly enough subscribers to do that. Oh, I'll leave so the heart grows fonder bullcrap. Ugh. Yeah, he has made so many shorts. I'm so not caught up. I think the most caught up I am is probably around this video. Also, I think, did I comment on this video?
Hey there,
I'd love to see. Yeah, I did. I thought you said you were only going to say this once, and I got 5 likes. I love that. And even hearted my comment. Yeah, I like to think that we have like a special thing, like a special connection. We probably don't. This is probably a whole relationship I've fabricated in my mind, but I'm going to keep the fabrication going and just say that we have a thing. I thought you said you were only going to say this one. Because he reposted this, which, you know, like, I have no grounds to talk about reposting. Or he didn't repost a video, but he remade a video and posted this basically the same thing again. And so that's why I made that. And he said, don't act like I don't regularly lie on this channel. Okay, you're only... Okay, good, you're only lying. Some people are just way too serious. You know, maybe the word casual does...
Fun little black and white filter.
Does fit. The Uncanny Valley looking real deep into this one. Creepy.
With this.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable to look at. Also, I could make a pretty tasteless joke with this, but I won't. It was something to do with the filter being black and white. Moving on. Yeah, I haven't seen most of these. A lot of it's like just clips from his videos, which I get that he's trying to. Yeah, honestly, I've posted like I think only ever one short per video, like to promote a video, and I thought that was too much, but he is very bold with promotion of his long form videos. He probably, I wouldn't surprise me if he literally took every single, like, broke down the video into clips, like the whole video into clips, and posted all of the, basically posted the entire video, but on shorts in pieces. That would not surprise me. But I mean, it worked, because like, that video's got nearly 1,000 views, so. Also, I don't know who's watching right now, or if there's anyone watching at the moment. My gosh, it is hot in here. Okay, so no one is currently watching. Good to know. But yeah, I don't know how much more I can say. It's just, it's incredible. Excuse me for a moment. Oh, never mind. I got a notification from my phone, but it was just my friend Lloyd sending me his entire For You page on TikTok. Anyways, like I was saying, his growth is incredible, and just he's got something special, and I think he's gonna go really far with it. Like, I'm excited to see what he comes out with next. You know, if he did some like FNAF animations on his main channel, like, I'm not into Pokemon personally, like it doesn't really, so I don't really have much interest in this. If he did some FNAF stuff on his main channel here, I would watch the crap out of that. In fact, I think he did post I think he does post stuff like that on TikTok. Yeah, this is from his TikTok. I should probably not play that very much. Yeah, I even posted this, bro. They need to hire you for the movie adaptations. This is fire. I don't usually even talk like that, but my enthusiasm for this was so good, like, strong. I don't know what, like, this looks like I don't know if this is 100% computer generated or if this is like real footage that he slapped Nightmare Freddy into. Either way, it looks fantastic. And you know, it was stuff like this that inspired me to get into making animations. Like I think I made some, yeah, I made some for Lloyd's channel and they did pretty well, but not amazing. Shorts. Yeah, I made this.
We were playing in the sand.
I probably shouldn't play much of that either. Which, this, comparatively, is very rudimentary, and the animation is very, very basic. But it's the same... It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all. Well, it's similar. They both have, like, that analog horror, like filter on it to help make it look better, because this... You might think this is a fully, like, created background. It's not. It's a still picture. And the filter makes it so you can't tell. Yeah, that's... Yeah, this guy's an inspiration. Not only in what he's been able to accomplish, but, like, his creativity and what he makes is also very inspiring. And I was trying to think, I made something on my channel, like, as inspiration from him, but I couldn't think of what it was. I remember now. It was this, and I even tagged him. That's my old Minecraft skin in a recreation of my basement. Which this is completely fake. I even tagged him, inspired by Elias Entertainment, and he actually commented. Seeing that, like, that he commented on that just made my day. Seriously, this guy is awesome. And that's adding more to the, like, probably delusional fantasy that I have in my head of, oh, we have a thing, me and this guy. Yeah, if I, like... It's amazing. But of course, like, we don't know each other. I don't have, like, his Discord or anything. I don't, like... You know, we don't know each other. I wish we did. If I got to be friends with this guy, or if I got to work with this guy, my life would truly be complete then. But that's like saying I'd love to act in a Steven Spielberg movie. So yeah, that'll probably be a fantasy for now and continue to be a fantasy for a while. But yeah, Elias Entertainment, congratulations on the success. You deserve it. Every ounce of it. You are incredibly talented and quite funny as well. Thank you for making these. Thank you for inspiring me. And yeah, this ended up being a lot shorter than I thought, for reasons I can't get into right now. But yeah,